I don't know how quick, but I'm gonna do my job, and I'm gonna try to let him to feel him so much pain, and then
Edgar Berlanga, aiming to humanize Canelo Alvarez despite his impressive achievements in boxing, expressed his belief that Alvarez is just as human as anyone else. "You bleed like me. You breathe the same air I breathe. You walk on the same earth I walk on," Berlanga said. He emphasized that Canelo is not some superhuman entity or a robot from another planet. It's all about mentality. Discussing his mindset heading into the fight against Alvarez, Berlanga radiated confidence. "I just have to go out there and do what I do, represent my city, and ensure my name goes down in history as a legend." Berlanga also reflected on a key moment from their Los Angeles press conference when he sensed that Alvarez might be underestimating him. This realization hit him when Alvarez casually responded to verbal jabs from Caleb Plant, who was in the audience. In Berlanga's view, this nonchalant reaction from Alvarez suggested that he might not be taking Berlanga as seriously as he should.
At this level is intelligence and IQ. And we're not gonna end up like that fuck nigga over there. I got knocked out. Caleb. I will call now.
Canelo Alvarez sharply responded to Edgar Berlanga's comments about fighting IQ, retorting, "You don't have a better IQ than me." He directed his criticism at Berlanga, questioning, "Do you think you had a higher IQ than Floyd Mayweather? Miguel Cotto? Erislandy Lara? Come on, bro, you're nothing. Take it easy and wait. Your turn is coming." In response to the heated exchange, Berlanga told Fight Hub TV, "I said what I said, and I replied, you're going to see. That's why I love it, because that's where the doubt comes in. I know he's underestimating me just by his response, and that's the best part. It's cool because I'm going to embrace all of that. He'll definitely respect my game that night." Canelo made his intentions clear, vowing to deliver a painful experience for Berlanga in the ring. "I'm going in there to make him feel as much pain as possible," Canelo stated. When asked about Berlanga as a fighter, Canelo was blunt. "He's good, strong, young, and hungry. But that's nothing new for me. I faced all kinds of fighters, difficult and strong ones, and I'm just going to handle my business." Canelo didn't specify how quickly the fight might end, but was confident about his game plan. "I don't know which round it will be, but I'm going to do my job and make him feel the pain before I knock him out." Regarding any final words for his Puerto Rican opponent, Canelo kept it brief. He already knows he'll need a really good camp. "I hope he prepares well because he's going to need it," adding to the buildup of the fight. Oscar De La Hoya also weighed in, asserting that in his prime, he would have easily beaten Canelo. Oscar De La Hoya didn't hold back in criticizing Canelo Alvarez, accusing him of dodging a fight with David Benavidez in favor of facing Edgar Berlanga. De La Hoya claimed Canelo is avoiding Benavidez, suggesting that's why he's opting for other fights instead. On the other hand, Turki Alek remains optimistic about the possibility of negotiating with Canelo after his September 14th bout with Berlanga. Alek hopes to discuss potential matchups with both Terence Crawford and David Benavidez. Previously, Alek had criticized Canelo after the Mexican champion made it clear he would only work under terms he dictated.
Running from Benavidez. What is that? I mean, imagine if I ever ran from anybody. Like, did I run from somebody in my career? No. Did Chavez run from somebody in his career? No. Chavez was 87-0. Imagine that. So to me, that's the.
This tension came to a head during a press conference in Beverly Hills where Canelo was promoting his upcoming fight against Berlanga. When asked about a potential offer from Alek to fight Crawford, Canelo expressed frustration with Alek's approach and reaffirmed his stance on controlling any future deals despite the ongoing tension. Alek remains hopeful that after the Berlanga fight, he can reopen discussions for high-profile matchups against Crawford and Benavidez. The upcoming fight between Canelo Alvarez and Edgar Berlanga has sparked significant debate within the boxing community, with key figures like Oscar De La Hoya and Turki Alek contributing to the drama. De La Hoya has been particularly outspoken, accusing Canelo of avoiding tougher competition like David Benavidez by opting to fight Berlanga instead. He has framed Canelo's choice as a move to dodge more challenging opponents. In contrast, Turki Alek has introduced an international angle to the discussion. Alek recently tweeted about shifting his focus to the US market, aiming to create opportunities for Terence Crawford. He announced that he is no longer interested in pursuing a fight between Canelo and Crawford, citing Alvarez's reluctance to cooperate. I decided to disregard the Canelo fight as I did not want it anymore, Alake wrote. I know how he feels after losing to Bivol. He's been seeking easier fights ever since.
I don't really care about it. Look, I'm focused 100% on my fight, and I don't really care about it. They called me yesterday. They text me yesterday if it's possible to talk about the Crawford fight for February or meet to yesterday here.
Alake also criticized Canelo's negotiation tactics, alleging that Alvarez demanded exorbitant sums that were unrealistic. He accused Canelo of avoiding tough opponents like Crawford and Benavides, further fueling the ongoing controversy surrounding Alvarez's fight choices. Alake continued, I knew he was just wasting our time with excuses about large sums of money that couldn't be paid. Despite these criticisms, Alake hasn't completely ruled out future collaboration with Canelo. He revealed that Canelo had sent him a direct message after the press conference, expressing interest in discussing potential deals after the fight with Berlanga. When asked if a partnership with Canelo might still be possible, Alake responded, it's nothing personal, it's business. If Canelo wants the kind of money that British heavyweights like Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury are making, he's going to have to adjust his expectations. Alake emphasized that no one is willing to pay $200 million for a fight with Benavides or Crawford, especially considering Canelo's already substantial earnings from fights against less popular opponents despite the ongoing criticism. Alake remains optimistic about the possibility of a future fight between Canelo Alvarez and either Terence Crawford or David Benavides. Nothing is impossible. Let's see what happens in the future. If anyone can make it happen, it's us, he said. While Canelo's upcoming bout with Edgar Berlanga is seen as a stepping stone in his career, both fans and critics are eagerly anticipating a more challenging matchup. Despite the criticism, Canelo seems largely unfazed. He responded to Alake's critical tweets with a simple crying emoji, indicating his indifference. Alvarez appears to believe he has the upper hand due to his wealth and status, which allow him to be selective about his fights. He has shown little inclination to adjust to the demands of promoters like Alake, who feels that his star power should dictate terms. Adding to the drama, Canelo's fight with Berlanga faces stiff competition from UFC 306, which is scheduled for the same night at the $2.3 billion Sphere in Las Vegas. Ali, the main event fighter at UFC 306, has confidently claimed that his event will overshadow Canelo's bout. Who are they talking about, me and my viral knockout, or a 36-minute Canelo boxing fight? That's what excites me, Ali said, highlighting the intense competition for headlines. Eddie Hearn, a prominent boxing promoter, also shared his perspective, acknowledging Paul's competitive spirit, but cautioning that fighting Mike Tyson represents a different level of challenge. Hearn noted that Tyson's experience and ability to deliver powerful punches could pose a serious test for Paul, who has primarily faced less experienced opponents in his career so far. The stakes for this matchup go beyond mere bragging rights. It symbolizes a clash of eras and a pivotal battle for legacies. For Jake Paul, a victory over Tyson would solidify his status as a legitimate boxer, transforming him from a social media star into a recognized figure in the sport. Paul's confident declarations reflect his ambition to leave a lasting mark on boxing history by becoming the man who knocked out one of the greatest fighters of all time. For Tyson, this fight offers a chance to remind the world of his enduring capabilities and to reclaim some of the spotlight that has waned over the years.